Hey everyone, number 37 on my list of 100 greatest songs of all time is Lean On Me by Bill Withers. Um, Bill Withers is, I mean, he's not, like everybody knows, well, most people know who he is, but he still is vastly underrated. Um, his songwriting ability, you know, everybody knows Lean On Me, everybody knows Lovely Day, well, I don't know if everybody knows Use Me, Grandma's Hands, incredible songs. And seemingly an incredible person if you hear or see an interview with him or hear about him. Um, and so humble in the way he talks about the way he writes songs. Sorry. So I love his description of writing Lean On Me as just sitting down and just moving his hands up and down the piano, which he isn't the piano player, by the way. He's a guitar player, but he does play the piano. But his main instrument is guitar. And he does that in this. He goes, he's literally going, that's all he's doing. Um, but it works incredibly well. There's a few bits I want to cover, and I'll be kind of all over the place. I remember when I did the NWA song "Express Yourself," I talked about the original recording and how the Watts 103rd Street Rhythm Band were on the original recording of that song, not of "Express Yourself," but on or not of the NWA "Express Yourself," but they're partly on this as well. Bill Withers is playing piano and he is singing, and then Raymond Jackson's backing him up on electric piano, and he does that. So when they both go, he goes, sorry, he goes. That's all he does in that part. But it's got that different kind of, there's a shimmer to it because it's a Wurlitzer electric piano, which always sounds amazing anyway. James Gadson is on drums, spoke about him before as well. But he talks about Lean On Me as about being a song of he grew up very poor in a mining community in West Virginia, and he moved to Los Angeles, and he was just missing the strong the community ethic of the hometown. And Lean On Me when you're not strong, I think that's in a universal language, really. We sometimes even the start, he starts really low. He's like, sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but he's that low in his register that when he does come into the first bit, Lean On Me, I'm not going to sing it because it's out of my range, especially at 10:30 in the morning. When he first sings the "Lean On Me when you're not strong," there's a lot of power in the vocal. I'll be your friend, I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. There's universal songs that everybody can understand in every decade, and this is the Everybody Hurts of the 70s. Everybody Hurts, obviously REM's huge single that everybody knows. This is this is the version of that for the time. Now, another thing that I want to point out, when he goes into "Just Call on Me Brother when you need a hand, we all need somebody to lean on," he changes. He just goes, "Just call on me brother, they need a hand, we all need somebody to lean on." So he just goes back to opening up out to C and G, but the music drops out, so you're just left with the bass. They may be playing the bass notes on low on the Wurlitzer, maybe. But it's the bass, the drums, and hand claps, and then it's a cappella, and it's amazing. Like it, what is amazing that run. Sorry, that run's amazing because it's so simple. when he comes in on his first Lean on Me is amazing because his voice is so powerful all of a sudden, from going quite low and kind of fragile to going into something that's much bigger. That's amazing. Then when the instruments drop out, or the majority of them drop out, and just calling me brother, and it gets really into a gospel sound. And I don't know if Bill Withers came from a background of gospel, or I'd imagine he did though, because a lot of his songs do have that feeling to them. So I'm gonna say, like, go out on not exactly go out on a limb, but I'm gonna say that he probably did, and that's very gospely. But what also was really gospely is the idea of lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I help you carry on. In that a cappella version, just call on me brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Like, this can be like, and then when it fades out at the end, he just keeps saying, call me, call me, call me, as a mantra kind of a thing, as a reassurance to a person that may be struggling, that like, this isn't a front, like I actually mean this. If you are struggling, please call me. It's such a heavy subject that like, obviously trying to help someone, and it can cover so many things, like, you know, if someone is going through mental health difficulties, financial difficulties, any kind of difficulties that you have, if someone is telling you that you can lean on me, I think that that's worth its weight in gold, you know. And I've had conversations with people in my life where they've said, maybe not in so many words, lean on me, not using the actual phrase, but basically telling me that, you know, that they have my back, or they're watching out for me, or, you know, they can help me if I need it, or they're there to listen. And you know, when it's genuine, you can tell when it's genuine, I suppose. But it does mean a lot in your life if you have people there for you that you know are going to, if you're in your toughest moment, that they're going to be there for you. And just like Everybody Hurts, this song, it means a lot to me in what's being said. And, you know, people can kind of roll their eyes at these kind of songs as like, you know, a bit twee and a bit, you know, a bit mushy, but like, mushy, where did that come out of? But like, this is what, partly at least, is what being an artist is about, you know, is about like the universal language, and like spreading joy and spreading love, and you know, having people's back. And I think that this song can mean so much to so many people because of that, because we can all relate certain times when we've been through something, and we have had a friend that has told us that they, you know, lean on me, or, you know, give me a shout if you need me, or whatever, in whatever language or whatever way you want to say it. We all know lean on me. It's just, it was a shoe-in, to be honest. From the time when I started thinking about what's my top 100, lean on me was a shoe-in. So yeah, it's amazing. And by the way, go and watch it on YouTube, where he does it live on, I think he did it on BBC. I don't know if it's the Old Grey Whistle text, could have been, but could have been John Peel, something like that. But he does an amazing version on that. But yeah, Bill Withers. Go and listen to Bill Withers, actually. See you later. Bye.